Hello everyone, this is Gowthami. In today's session, we are going to learn functions that affect list. I already said that list is a mutable data type. What is meant by mutable data type? Before going to learn about these concepts, let's quickly introduce about my YouTube channel. This is a GowthamiTechSkills YouTube channel. Whoever want to learn a different programming languages, you can check my playlist. So the first playlist is completely in English language. That is a Python programming. And the second thing is a full stack, a MERN. So where it contains about a MongoDB, Express.js, later React.js and Node.js. Briefly, I just elaborated in this playlist. And coming to this playlist, where it has different types of algorithms that I'm going to upload in the coming days. And the basic concepts of a Python is uploaded in this playlist. Go and check. It's completely in Tamil language. And coming to this playlist, this is also completely belongs to artificial intelligence and machine learning. So we just started with a Python scratch. Those videos are all uploaded in this. In coming days, I'm going to upload data science related projects, machine learning related projects, that and all. And this one completely in Tamil language. So this playlist for Java full stack. So we are just in core Java. So if you start from this time also, you can able to learn in an easier way. In coming days, we are going to learn more concepts under Java. So these are all my playlist. Just to go through what is the domain you are choosing. Just to choose my playlist and watch it. If you're having any doubts, a comment below so that I'm here to clear all your doubts just by uploading a separate video on doubts. Now come back to the concepts. I already said that a list is a mutable data type. What is mean by a mutable data type? Mutable data type is nothing but once the variable is created, that means once the list is created, we can do changes in that list. We can do changes in that list variable, I can say. For suppose, if I'm having L is equal to 4 Sai, then 200.50. So this is what my list. If I try to print this L variable, what is the order I have given and how many values I have given, and it is going to be displayed for us. If I want to add a new value into the given list, then there are so many functions like append function, later extend function, later insert function. What this append function will do here is this append will add a single value at the end of the list here. So that value will be updated to this L variable. If you want to add a multiple values at a time, then you can make use of this extend function. So all those values in which order you have given in this function, in the same order, it is going to be added at the end of the list. And the L variable will be updated with the new values along with the existing values. And what is this insert function will do? This is also used to add a new value into the list, but at a specific position. In which position you want to add? In that position, it is going to be added. The existing value will be there. What the place what you choose is right. That the placed value will be moved to the next. And this value will be moved to the next. And it will make empty for you. Means if suppose if you are want to add up in at one first position. So in the first position, it is already one value. But you need to add a new value. Then what will be this value? Means it will move to the second position and second position will move to the third position. And the value what you want to insert first position will be placed there. And the list will be updated. So these are the three methods that we can be able to add a new value into the list. Okay. And not only adding, you can also delete values from the list. What and all? We can make use of pop function. Pop function will do two things. It will affect the list variable and also return what it is deleting from the list. Both works will be done with the help of pop function. This pop function will be done in two ways. We'll be seeing in practically. And second thing, I can make use of remove function. Remove function is used to remove the particular value. If you are having a duplicates also, it will remove only one value at a time. Okay. And there is a one more function to delete here is clear function. This clear function is to remove all the values what and all present in that list variable. So once all the values are deleted, then what the list is updated means empty list. Okay, so then there is a one more keyword that I can mention here is a del keyword. With the help of this del keyword, you can remove a single value from the list, and that remaining values will be updated to the list. And you can also delete multiple values using a slicing method. Okay, so what and all values you have given, what is the range you have given, that range values will be deleted and rest of the values will be updated to the list variable. You can delete that list variable completely from the memory also. That means this del keyword will works in three ways. Either for deleting a single value from the list, for deleting the group of values from the list, deleting the complete list from the memory. Okay, and there is a one more function for arranging the numbers either in ascending order or descending order. So that function here is a sort function. Remember, when you are applying this sort function on the list data type, the list should have a same data type. Either it should be like a number data type, or it should be like a string data type, or it should be like a Boolean data type, like that kind of things only. If you are having a different data types, then this sort function will not work. It throws an error. Okay, so if you want to arrange in ascending order, you just to give this a sort function on that variable so that the list will get updated in the ascending order only. It will also affect the list variable. If you want to reverse it, means in order to display the list in the reverse order, then you can make use of a function called a reverse function. This will also affect the list variable. So these are all the functions that we are going to learn practically in today's session. Okay, these all functions will affect the list variable. Let's begin. Now, first we have to create a list. Li is equal to, I'm just passing a different data types, and I'm also giving the duplicates so that we can able to revise our previous concepts also. So 45, then Kiran, later I'm writing the Sai, again I'm writing 45, now I'm writing Harish and one Boolean value that is true. So this is my list. If I try to print this li variable, at the same time I want to check this data type. So using a li type function. So now run and see here, it is a list data type. And what is the order I have given? In the same order, the values are displayed. If you are having a duplicates also, it is supporting the duplicates. That is what its functionality, right? Yes. And we mentioned that list is a mutable data type. So mutable data type is nothing but once it is created, there is a chances to update the means do changes in the created list variable. So first what I can do here is without using the functions, is it possible to do the replacement? Yes, replacement can be done based on the position, which is nothing but an index. So we already discussed about the property index. Means whenever you want to access a single value, then we can make use of these positions, either in a positive indexing or by using a negative indexing. Positive indexing is nothing but accessing the values from left to right side, and the starting value will begins from 0. As it passes, the positions will be incremented by 1. That is what a positive indexing. And what is meant by negative indexing means the values are accessing from right to left, and the starting value will be -1. As this travels, the values index will be decremented by 1. This is what we learned in the previous session. So in order to do replacement is nothing but removing the existing value and in that place adding a new value. That is what replacement, right? So that can be done with the help of an index only. So what will be the syntax for a replacement? In which variable you want to replace that variable name with the help of index only. We already said that index is going to be binded inside the square brackets. Equal to with what value you want to replace, that value you should be given. So now what I will do, first I'm going to print what I have created initially. That list I'm just printing, that is li. I'll just apply this syntax for replacement. On which variable you want to do the replacement? Li variable. Li. Then in which position? Now I want to change this value j to Mamata. I want to remove this value. In place of this value, I want to make it like Mamata. So how can you do? What is the position of this j? 1. So 1 equal to the value what you want to replace. That is that I'm going to provide here, Mamata. So once this is done, you try to cross check whether it is replaced in your original list or not. So replacement, I'm just writing like this. For our understanding, I'm just writing this value, string data. Here, see, li, whatever I have created, that will be displayed. Then what happens? This value will be removed and this value will be added here. Later, whether it is done or not, I'm just cross-checking. Then we will see in this place, the new value will be replaced. So now run and check it here. So now see here, in place of j, there is a other value, that is Mamata, what we given. That means it is affecting the original list. So this is what a mutable data type. Okay, so we discussed how to replace a value, okay, in the list variable. Now let's discuss how to add a new value into the list. So there are so many, not so many I can say, there are 3 methods. The first method I can say here is append function. So this append function is used to add a single value, okay, where at the end of the list. Okay, so this is going to be added at the end of the list. So what is the syntax for this here is, in which variable you want to add that variable name, dot append function, you just give the value what you want to add it there. The value will be represented based on its data type. If you are giving the string, provide it in the quotations. If you are providing a number, you just know how to provide it. So just make use of it. Now, I'll just copy this snippet so that I can save my time. So just paste it here. So my initial list is now the updated one only. Correct. Now I want to add a new value with the help of this syntax. This will not return any values. That's why I'm not providing this syntax inside the print function. If it is returning any value, then you can able to place in the print function. Okay. So this is only affecting. So that's why what I'll do here is, inside in the L variable, in the list variable only, I want to add at the end. So I'm using append function. What is the name that you want to add? I want to add Nandini. So after checking, okay, after adding, you will try to check that li variable. This value will be added at the end of the list. Now run and check this one. Yes, Nandini is added at the end of the list. So this is also affecting your list. Reason, it is a mutable data type. That's it. Simple. Now, if I want to add a multiple values at a time, what I'm saying, I want to add multiple values at a time, then those values will be added at the end of the list only. In which order you have provided, that same order will be added in the list. So then what will be the function here is, the function that we will be using for adding multiple values is extend function. And what will be the syntax? So remember, whenever you are providing a multiple values, make sure you are giving inside the sequence data type. That means either inside the square brackets or inside the rounded brackets, like that. If you are not providing in that manner, it throws an error that this extend function only take one value at a time. Okay, if you are providing multiple values without providing the square brackets, it treat it like a multiple values. So then it throws an error. So that is the reason multiple values can be holded only in case of sequence data types. So that's why I'm used here square brackets. You can use a tuple also, you can use set also, not an issue. Okay, so now what I'm going to do using the extend function, see here our initial list is what? This is what our initial list, updated one only. So for writing a multiple, for adding a multiple values into the list, I'm using the extend function. So what is the syntax? In which variable you want to add that variable name dot extend function, you just pass the values here. Now I want to pass money. Later, I want to pass 100. Later, I want to pass Tarun. Later, 45.34. So these many values I want to add into my list. Where all these values will be added means at the end of the list only. What is the order you have provided? In the same order, those will be added. Let's run and check it. You can see, yes, this is our initial list. Later, if you see after Nandini, all those 4 values are added in the same order what we have given. Okay, so this is what extend function. Coming to one more function called insert function. What this insert function will do? It is used to add a value where it is going to add at a specific position. In which position you want to add, in that position it is going to be added. Single value. Okay, so what will be the syntax? In which variable you want to add, that variable name, insert function, you just provide the position, which is nothing but index, and in that position, what value you want to give, that value you should give it here. Remember, when you are learning the programming, syntax is very, very important. Without knowing the syntax, if you try to develop programming, it is impossible. Okay, so now, first what I will do, I'll simply copy the previous snippet and I'll do changes here. So what is our initial list here is the updated one only. Now initial list. When I want to insert a new value at specific position, what I will use here is insert function. Li dot insert function. Now I want to add a new value. Okay, in which position? 0, 1, 2, 3, fourth position actually here. But in the fourth position, the value is Sai. When you are trying to add a new value at the fourth position, this value will be moved to the fifth. This will be to sixth, sixth to seventh, seventh to eighth, eighth to ninth, ninth to 10th, 10th to 11, 11 to 12, 12 to 13. Usually our Python data types will be dynamically adjusted. Sizes will be dynamically adjusted. Okay, so the place will be made as empty, and in that place you can able to store the value what you have provided. So now I'm just giving 4 and I'm writing something like a blue. Okay, so now what it will happen? 0, 1, 2, 3. So fourth position is this one. So this value will be to fifth. Now in this place means in between Kiran and Sai, the new value will be added, that is Bablu. So just run and check it. See, in between Kiran and Sai, Bablu is added. Now check it. 0, 1, 2, 3, fourth position. Sai beyond fifth. 45 beyond sixth, like that. Okay, so this is how you can add a values based on the functions. Append, extend, and insert. This is all about functions which is helpful for adding a new value into the list data type. Next, coming to the delete functions. So the first function that I can discuss here is a pop function. Pop function, what it will do here is, by default, it will remove a last value from the list. Okay, whatever the value present in the at the end, that value will be removed. At the same time, it will return the deleted value for us. So that means it is working two things. It is affecting the list, at the same time returning the value also. So when you are providing this line pop function, you should place it inside the print function. If you are not placing, the output will be hidden if you are writing some other print function after that. If we are not writing anything after that pop function, then it's okay, the output will be seen. Okay, so now see here, what I will do, I'll just copy this snippet, and before going to paste it here, I just want to tell the syntax for this pop function. In which variable you want to delete, that variable name dot pop function. That's it. So this will be returning, right? So just place this syntax inside the print function. So now I'm pasting the snippet what I copied there. Now, so what is the initial list is here is updated one. So this insert, append, and extend will not return. That's why I'm not placing inside the print. But this pop will return. That is the reason. If you are not writing this line, then it is okay. For suppose if you are not writing this line, simply I want to delete a value from the list variable li. So pop function. That's it. Okay. So now what it will do here is this will be removed and it will be returning for us. Okay. So now run and check it. See here 45.34 is there. Now what I will do, I will cross check whether that value is removed from the list or not. Okay. removed something. I'm writing like this and li variable. Now you can see this value is not there. Means the rest values are updated in the created list. Correct? So if you are writing this line just below this, then this output will be hidden. That's why I try to provide this line inside the print function so that what and all it is going to return in that cell, those values will be seen as our outputs. So this and all you should practice. That's it. Now, this pop function will work in another way also. So when you are not providing anything inside this parenthesis, by default, it will remove the last value from the list. If you are providing index, index means the position, then it will remove the specific value based on the index. Okay. And that value, what is the value is present in that index, that value will be returned for us. So our initial list now is updated one. Now I'll try to put this syntax inside the print function, and here I'm going to provide an index as 8. That means what is the value present in this 8th index that will be returned for us, and that value will be removed once you try to check the list variable. Then what it will do, it is going to give the output what it is removed, means updated list. After removing that value, what and all values present in that list, that values will be updated into your list variable. So now see 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, this value will be removed for us from the list and remaining values will be updated to the li. This is the output returned by this line. Now run and check this cell. So now see this true value is removed and it returned. Now try to check in between Harish and Nandini. There is the no value of true. So this is how pop function will work. Only pop function will perform two things: returning a value, what it is deleting, and after deleting what and all values present in that list variable, that will be updated to the original list. These two things done only with the pop function. Rest and all will affect what we are learning in this series. Okay, in this video. So now see here. Next, one more thing, there is a one more function called a remove function. It is used to remove a specific value what you have given. Okay, that means here in the remove function, what is the value you are providing? Only that value will be removed, only one value. If you are having duplicates also, it will not remove. At a time, only one value will be removed. So now check it here. I'll just copy this snippet and I'll paste it here and I'll do changes. So this will not return the value. So you should not keep it inside the print function. Okay. So if you are keeping inside the print function, what it will do? I'll just show that also now. See, what is the syntax in order to remove a particular value using a remove function? In which variable you are removing that variable name? Remove function, and you provide the value. Okay. So what is our initial list here? This is what our list. So in this list, there are Sai 2 times. If I try to provide Sai li dot remove function, okay, what value I want to remove? Sai. Okay. So now see, if this value will not return any value, if it is not returning any value, if you are putting inside the print, it returns for us as a none. It will return as none. And you can check it here. Sai is removed. Okay, Sai is removed. And there is a one more Sai which is present there. At a time, it can remove one value if there is a duplicate. If you want to remove that also, then you try to run again. Okay, so for example, if I try to run, I'm removing the print. Hope you understood. If it is not returning any value, if you are putting inside the print, what is the output it will give? I think you can understand now. So now there is a one more Sai also. You want to remove that also. Then simply run that cell again so that that value will be removed. At a time, one value will be removed. When you are using this remove function, if there is an existing value only, it will remove. This Sai is existing till now. Okay. So now there is no Sai present in our list. Correct. If you are trying to remove non-existing value, then it throws an error. See here now, after removing all Sais, you are again trying to remove it. If it is not there, what it will give for us as a value error. X not in list. X is nothing but the value what you have provided, right? That one, that is Sai. Sai not in list. So whenever you are removing the value from the list, make sure it is present or not. If it is present, it will be removing. If it is not there, it will be throwing an error, value error. Okay. So this is what about remove function. Let's come to the clear function. Clear function will remove all values. What and all values present in our list, all values will be removed. That means what it will do? It will make our list as empty. So we'll see it now. So just to copy this code and paste it here and do the changes. So now I'll just providing clear function. So you don't need to pass any parameters here because you are removing all the values, right? See, from which variable you are removing, that variable name dot clear function. Our list will be like what? This one only, updated one only. Now, once I apply this clear function on that variable, if you try to print, what it will give for us as empty list because all values are removed from the list because of this clear function. Okay, if you want to add values into the list, then you can also add. For suppose if I want to add into the empty list, then you can use either extend function or you can use append function or you can use insert function. So we have learned all these functions. You try to add it. For suppose if I want to add multiple values at a time into the list in which order I have provided, then I'll make use of this. Let's try to add values into the list so that I can able to explain one more concept also. So now what I will do, first I'm going to print our li variable. That is now it is empty. That is what, right? We made this one as empty with the help of clear function. Now I want to add a values with the help of extend function. So we know the syntax. So in which variable you want to add that variable name dot extend function. So what are the values you need to provide? That values you just write it. So Pawan, money, 100, then Usha. Later again I'm writing Pawan. Okay. So if you want, you can write how many values you want. So this values and all be added in your list now. So now try to check that variable whether all those values are added in your empty list or not. Yes, all those values are added at a time. In which order you have provided, same order, it is done. So now your list is again having values. Now let's discuss about a del keyword. Using del keyword, I want to remove a specific value. What I need to do? I want to remove a specific value. This is a keyword, not a function. Del is a keyword. Okay, with the help of this keyword also, you can perform three things. Okay, first thing is I can able to remove a specific value. Using what? Using index only. You have to tell what is the syntax. Del keyword, from which variable you want to delete that variable name, and you should give the index. You should give the index. Now what I'll do here is I'll simply copy this snippet and I'll do the changes. This will not return any value, only will affect the list variable. So now what I will do here is li variable will be now this only. Now I want to delete, right? So use a del keyword. In the li variable, I want to remove the second positioned value. What is the second position value here? 0, 1, 2. So this value will be removed and rest values will be updated to your original list. Now try to run and check. So now see, in between money and Usha, there is no 100 value. It is removed and affected. Okay, I will copy this and I'll paste it here. If I want to remove multiple values, we can use a slicing method. So this is slicing method concept already discussed in the previous videos. If you want to learn more about this, kindly check my playlist where you can understand in a detailed way. Okay. So what is this slicing method means? You can able to delete a multiple values based on the given range. So here you just to provide a start index. That is was the syntax. Start index colon stop index where to stop, and the stop index should be one number extra. Okay, otherwise it will not give the exact position. That's why you should give one number extra so that it will stop where we expected. Okay, and the step value is used to travel from this position to this position. Okay, so now see, I want to remove money and Usha Pawan. These three values at a time I want to remove. Then what is the position of money? 1. So you provide 1. And till where you want to delete? Till power 1. So 1, 2, 3. So you should not give exactly the stopping value. You should give one number extra, that is 4. And it is traveling in a sequential manner. That means by 1. It is the index is incrementing only by 1. Then we no need to write the step index. So we already discussed all these concepts. Kindly check the playlist, okay, on slicing method. So now what it will do, these 3 values will be removed for us, and what and all the values existing in the list, that list values will be updated to your initially created list. Now run and check this. You can see these 3 values are removed at a time. Okay. If I want to delete the complete list variable, that means complete. Okay. If you are trying to access that list variable, it throws an error that you didn't create that variable at all. See, now what I'm saying, just to copy this and paste it here. What is the syntax for deleting that complete variable? So in this li variable, now you are having these 2 values. When you are trying to access, this is printing. If you delete this li variable only, the syntax here is del keyword, simply that variable name. That variable will be deleted from your memory. So that is what I have written here, del li. So this line will be executed. Once you try to print li, it throws an error. That means this one is deleted before itself, right? So when you try to print, throws an error. Now run and check this. So throws an error. Initially, it having a values power 1 and 39.8, 89.34. So once you deleted, when you are trying to print, it is saying that name error. That means name li is not defined. So this is how we can work with this del keyword. Okay. Now let's learn one more function that is called sort function. What this sort function will do? It is used to arrange values, okay, either in ascending order or descending order. Okay, either it is going to arrange in ascending or descending order. Okay, so when you want to arrange in ascending order, simply provide this a sort function on that variable so that the values will be arranged and will be updated to the original list. And in this case, you should remember that that list variable should have only a similar data type. For suppose there is no li variable for us now, I'm going to create one li variable or any variable. L1 is equal to, I'm just providing with different values. Let's see, when you apply sort function on it, what is the error you can see here. Okay, so now here I'm having string data, integer data, and float data. Okay, let's run this cell. So this L1 variable is having now these 4 values. Is it possible to apply sort function on it? We'll see. What is the syntax here is, on which variable you want to apply this sort function? That variable name dot sort. So now see, simply I'm not writing the initial. I run it. So L1 dot sort function. So I'll run this one. Check it. It's an error. So what it is saying? Less than symbol is nothing but ascending order. Means smaller value to greater value. That is the indication of this. Not supported between instances of integer and string. That means data types of having integer and string data type. So it will not work. So that's why whenever you are applying sort function, it should have a same kind of data type. Okay, so let us take 67, 34, 12, okay, 89, 37, then 29. So this is my list now. So just run it. All is having an integer data type. So once you apply L1 dot sort function on it, if you try to print L1, now check this one. You can see initially our list is in unorder. 67, 34, like that. Now see, once you apply sort function, you can see everything is in ascending order. That means smaller value to greater value. Getting my point? Yes. Now what I'm going to do here is, if you want to print previously also, you can try to do it here. Just run this cell. Again, you run this cell. Now you can see this is your created list. After applying sort function on it, this will be in the ascending order. The list is updated. Okay. If you want to arrange in descending order, simply copy this code and paste it here. If you want to arrange it in descending order, you just to provide this attribute. Reverse is equal to true. So this attribute will make your values to arrange in the descending order. Okay, so our L1 is what now updated with this one. So this L1 is having ascending order. When you apply reverse equal to true, the L1 will be arranged in a descending order. That means bigger to smaller. Run and check this one. So now see this, all these values are updated with ascending previously. Once you apply reverse equal to true, the values is now in descending order. Correct? Yes. Now, this is about a sort function, how to arrange the values in ascending and descending order. So now what about a reverse function? So this reverse function will arrange the list values in the reverse order. Whatever it is having, it is going to be arranged in reverse order, will be updated to the original list. So let's create one list. L2 is equal to, so I'm saying that it can able to handle different data types. So that is the reason I'm creating one more variable with the different data types. Okay. So Pawan, Lakshmi, 34, Nandini, 45.89, then false. So this is my L2 variable. Okay. So when I apply reverse function on this L2 variable, so what is the syntax? On which variable you want to apply reverse function? That variable name dot reverse function. So simply apply on it L2 dot reverse function. That's it. If you try to print L2 again after applying that one, you try to run it and check it. See, the values are arranged in reverse order. This is also affecting your list variable. So this is how you can use these functions on the list data type. This session is all about the functions that are affecting the list data type. So why we are learning this one means to tell that list is a mutable data type. Hope everyone understand all these concepts thoroughly. If you are having any doubts, ping me in the comment box. I will be sharing the doubts video in the coming weeks. Still, who are not subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon for more notifications. What and all the courses I am uploading in my YouTube channel, all courses are now trending. You can learn all these programming languages with free of cost. So kindly support me, just subscribing, liking, sharing. Hope you will support my channel. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. I will meet you with another video. Bye-bye.